Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So guys, I'm not feeling too well. I have a cold, so I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, and basically I might be doing a lot of and all that, but forgive me. So guys, I've missed you guys so much. Even though I wasn't feeling too well, I was like, I have to do a video this week because it feels like such a long time. Like I haven't chatted with you guys in a while. And yeah, I know you guys enjoyed the mom episode, but guess what, I'm back in Calabar, so no mom for you guys today. Anyway, so welcome to the channel guys. My name is Oyin, and this is my channel, which is called Thursdays with Oyin. Even though this video is coming pretty late, today is Saturday, but still it's never too late to have a chat with me. So today guys, I don't have any favorite thing of the week this week apart from, I don't know if this is even a good thing, but I'm back in Calabar. So, okay, yes, I'm back in my house. I'm alone. There's nobody controlling what time I on my gym or when I cook or when I eat and all that. So, living alone is quite sweet. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do after NYC, honestly. And yes, guys, I made my dress. Even though I'm a little broke, so whoever wants to help me out, you know, I'm receiving checks at the moment. So yes guys, as you can see, I'm back to Calabar, and today we're going to be talking about how to make people treat you with respect. See, I'm not an expert in this, but I'm just going to share like what I've learned from life and basically my little experience and points that I think have helped me so far. First thing you should notice is not everybody is going to treat you with respect. See, no matter how hard you try, there are just some people that will just look at you as that little girl or that little boy, or there are just some people that have ego issues. So I mean, this is not for those people. This is for normal people that are normal basically. So my number one point with how to make people treat you with respect is that you should love yourself. See, this is the most important point. In fact, every other point comes under this. Like, people treat you, the one thing I've learned in life is that people will treat you how you treat yourself. See, if you treat yourself anyhow, if you don't take care of yourself, you don't care what you like, you don't have standards for yourself, basically people will treat you that exact same way. The way you treat yourself is how most people will treat you. See, if you love yourself, like, have self-love, treat your own self with respect, know what you can take and what you cannot take. I'm not saying be proud. There's a very clear line between pride and self-love. Self-love and self-respect is that you know what you deserve. You know, you don't settle for less. You know who you are, and that way you treat yourself with so much respect and love. Like, you show people that I don't need you to treat me nicely, I can treat myself nicely. However you treat yourself, see, take yourself out, take yourself to nice places. Don't always wait for somebody to come and take you out. Treat yourself nicely, dress nicely, buy yourself nice clothes, buy yourself nice shoes, spoil yourself once in a while, take yourself out. Don't put yourself in situations where people will have a right to be rude to you. I mean, treat yourself the way you want other people to treat you, and guess what, people will see this and they will be scared of treating you less. Do you understand? Put yourself already on a high pedestal. I'm not saying be rude, I'm not saying fake it to make it, I'm not saying lie, I'm not saying be proud, but I mean, treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated. Okay, don't talk to yourself anyhow, don't look down on yourself, don't just go for anything. Make sure that you pick the best, make sure that you are the best at whatever it is you do, and people will treat you the exact same way. Okay, that's my first point. So the next point will be to be confident. Like, you need to be confident in your own self. Don't be shy and don't look down on yourself and feel like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that, because other people will treat you that way. Other people will be like, oh, she can't do this, she can't do that, because I mean, she already expressed. Show them that is how you feel about yourself, so they will also think that, oh, of course she can't do this and she can't do that. So when people start putting the can't on you, when people start making you feel like you are not worth something or you can't do something, sit back and look at yourself. Are you the one that is giving them that opinion about yourself? So be confident in yourself. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Yes. And one important point would be to know God. Like, God, if you read the word of God, you'll be so confident about yourself, because God says so many nice things about you. So read those things, believe them, absorb them into your system. This is what God says I am, and God is my creator. Nobody knows me more than God. Even I don't know me as much as God does. So once you absorb these things in your spirit, you are those things. You begin to portray those things. So you are great, you are amazing, you are fantastic, you are a God, because you are a child of God, and a God gives birth to a God. A goat does not give birth, a lion does not give birth to a goat does not give birth to grass, a goat gives birth to a goat. If you are a child of God, then you are a God. So when you begin to see yourself in this light, you will have so much confidence in yourself, and other people will, like, this confidence will ooze out of you, and other people will be able to see it, and they will not want to treat you any less than you place yourself. That's number 2. Number 3 will be to respect others as much as you respect yourself. That's why when I was stating my first point, I said don't be proud. If you can respect yourself, you can be confident and still respect other people. So how you treat other people will determine how they will treat you. If you are rude to people and you just shout at people and you insult people all the time, people will not respect you, because they will have an excuse of that is how you treat other people. So how do you expect to be treated differently? So as much as you respect yourself and you are confident in yourself, be polite, treat other people nicely as well, so that people will treat you nice as well. Like there's a saying that I was taught in primary school: treat others how you want to be treated. So how you treat other people is going to reflect on how they treat you. Okay. Number 4 will be to have integrity. See, there is nothing in this life like integrity. People will respect you if you're a person of integrity. If you are someone that you keep your word, you do, like, you are constantly doing the right thing. I mean, nobody is perfect, but try your best to not be found in a very in a situation that is not right, or try not to put yourself in situations where people have a right to disrespect you, or where people have an excuse to treat you badly. Basically, have integrity. People respect people with integrity. Okay. Number 5 will be to put your money where your mouth is. So this is not necessarily interpreted literally. It's not necessarily saying, oh, spend money or whatever. It's just saying, do what you say you will do. Like, don't make promises and don't fulfill them. There's nothing as low as saying things all the time, like going around making mouths, yapping all over the place and saying, oh, you will do this, you will do that, and this is what is happening in your life, and this is what's going to happen in your life, and people sit down and wait for these things to happen and they don't come through. Like, I would rather you don't even talk and just let people see it when it happens. Don't make mouths. Don't say more than you can do. Don't see, there's this line I always say, don't say more than you can do more than you can say. Okay, like, let people see it, do it. You don't necessarily have to say it. Don't go about making promises and making mouth and saying that you are this and you are that when you are nothing. Okay, even if it's something that you hope to see in future, even if it's something that, oh, is going to happen, how about you keep quiet and let people see it when it happens? Don't go about chatting up about it, because what if something goes wrong? What if you make a mistake? What if somebody fails you? Then that goes back to your integrity. It chips off of your integrity. Don't say, oh, you are this and you are that and you do this and you do that and you can do this and you can do that. No, a lot less of that, a lot more of doing. Just do it, okay? And people will respect you because they know that you are not the type that talks too much. And that takes me to my next point. Don't talk too much. Like, there are some people that just cannot shut up. Like, and sometimes I'm guilty of that. Like, sometimes I talk too much, but as I'm growing, I've realized that honestly, this life is not about talking. Don't talk too much. Like, when you talk too much, people don't respect you, because everything that you have, or everything that you are, or everything that you have to say people already know because you've already said it. Give people a little mystery about you. Don't go about yapping away. Like, let people be curious as to what is going on in your head sometimes. Don't sit in a circle and take over the conversation, be the one talking. Sometimes keep quiet, listen, absorb, and let people ask you, oh, what is your opinion about this? What do you have to say about this? Don't board into conversations. People will treat you with respect that way. Number 6 would be to be disciplined. Like, you need to discipline yourself. You need to set goals and stick to them. You need to say, oh, this is how I'm going to act, and you act that way. You don't need to be misbehaving up and down, being a rascal all over the place. People are not going to respect you that way. When you are disciplined, you know how to behave yourself, you know how to set goals and work by them, you know how to do your job diligently, you know how to stick to what you say you will do. You know, that's part of being disciplined. That way people will respect you, and people will treat you accordingly. Number 7, which is my last point, will be, which I already mentioned earlier, will be to know God. See, if you know God and you live like someone that knows and loves God. Yes, this point is to know and love God, actually, because a lot of people know God, but not everybody loves God. If you know and love God, you will believe what God says about you. You will live like someone that is in love with God. You will live like the kind of person that God wants you to be. You will live you will live the kind of life that God wants you to live. And nobody lives a godly life and gets disrespected. People will be forced to respect you. The glory of God will just be shining all around you, and people will just respect you for who you are. People will respect you for the kind of life that you live. See, when somebody is in love with God, when somebody knows God and believes what God says concerning the person, see, there's nothing greater than that, honestly. So guys, I hope that with this my few points, I've been able to express how you can get people to respect you. Just do you. Honestly, the 2 most important points that I've learned and I live by is to know God, believe what He has said concerning you, love Him, and live your life according to what He says you are. And the second one will be to love yourself. See, there's nothing greater than self-love. See, when people see that you don't need them to love you, you already love yourself. You're already complete in who you are. People will treat you right. People will just respect you. Okay? So, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you on my next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like this video. I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic. And in whatever you do, see, always think, what would Jesus do?